As part of the checkvaccinenow.org antibody study, this video is designed to help you complete your coronavirus or COVID-19 antibody screening at home. Please give yourself 30 minutes to complete the test, and be sure to read all of the information within the pack before you start. Before you begin, wash your hands with soap and warm water, and dry them with a clean towel. Make space on a clean table and lay everything out. You will have a wrapped test cassette, an alcohol wipe, one lancet, one pipette, and a small container of buffer liquid. You can discard the pipette or use it if you think it's easier. There's also a pair of hybrid gloves for your use and convenience. You will also need a clock or timer, which is not included in the pack. First, take the cassette out of its wrapper and lay it flat on the table. You will see the letters C, letters IgG, and letters IgM in the middle of the cassette. This is where the results will appear. Just below that, there's a square well marked by the letter S, where your drop of blood will go. Right below that, a circular well marked by the letter B, which is where the buffer solution will be dropped. You need to do the test as soon as you have taken it out of the wrapper. Next, choose a spot at the top of one finger on the side. You can use any finger, but it might be easier to choose your left hand if you're right-handed, and vice versa. Open your alcohol wipe and wipe your chosen finger where you will get the sample. Next, hold the lancet and twist the white cap one full turn to unlock. Then, pull the cap until you feel it is separate from the device. Remove the cap completely. Lay your chosen finger on the table so it does not move. Then, press the uncapped end of the lancet firmly against the side of your wiped finger until you hear a click. This may feel like a little pinch. You may then lay the lancet aside. Now, holding your hand in a downwards direction, squeeze your finger from the base towards your fingertip until you see a large droplet of blood. If you choose not to use the pipette, allow the drop of blood to fall into the square-shaped well marked S, with the cassette lying flat on the table in front of you. Be sure the blood covers the bottom of the well. If you choose to use the pipette, fill the pipette to its fill line with blood from the fingertip. To do this, squeeze the pipette and place the end of it that is close to the marked fill line in the blood drop. Gently release the pressure and the blood will automatically flow into the tube. Remove the pipette from the blood drop when the column of blood reaches the fill line. Transfer the blood from the pipette into the sample well marked with an S in the cassette by gently squeezing the pipette. Next, twist the cap from the buffer liquid container and add 2 drops to the circular well at the bottom marked B. Now start your timer for 10 minutes. Do not wait longer than 15 minutes before you read the result. Take this opportunity to throw away the lancet, the alcohol wipe, the pipette, and the buffer in a safe place and away from children and pets. After the 10-minute wait, up to 3 reaction lines may appear in the window of the test cassette. The line that appears next to the C, or control, shows that the test worked correctly. If a C line does not appear, the test did not work correctly, and the results are not valid even if lines appear next to the G or the M. Your test has not worked, and no results can be given. A line that appears next to the G when there's also a C line shows that the IgG antibodies against COVID-19 are present in the sample. A line that appears next to the M when there's also a C line shows that the IgM antibodies against COVID-19 are present in the sample. Your test is negative if the line C is completely red and there are no lines next to the G or M. Your test result is positive for IgG antibodies if the line next to the C is completely red, and there's a line no matter how light or dark next to the G or both the G and M. It is likely you have previously had COVID-19. However, you must continue to follow the CDC's advice, as we do not know for sure if having antibodies against coronavirus protects people from getting COVID-19 again. Your test result is positive for IgM or M antibodies if the line next to the C is completely red and there's a line next to the M. However, for IgM or M antibodies only, this result should be ignored, as this test is not accurate enough. Then take a photo of the test cassette and visit checkvaccinenow.org using the link received in your email after registering the test to complete the study by providing your results. You will only be asked to enter the unique test code provided in the registration confirmation email. Your test results will remain confidential. For privacy purposes, we do not record any personal information that relates to the test results. Only the unique test code is tracked. Thank you again for taking the time to contribute to this important research.